Hi, everyone. I am Michelle Wedderburn. I am the founder of Casa Elm Boutique Guest House and also Hacienda Elm co-living community in San Miguel de Allende. We are located in central Mexico. I decided to create this video for every female who is interested in the co-living concept, what Hacienda Elm is all about, and also to kind of give you what I do for my presentations. This kind of alleviates waiting for me to meet with you on Zoom. You can just click on this link and share with whomever you need to and get the information. That kind of gets you started if you're curious about what Hacienda offers, what we're all about. It'll give you a quick overview of the community concept that I've created here and also just what you could expect if you decided to check us out. Okay, so I want to say hi to all the ladies. This is video for Hacienda Elm, and it is all about co-living for women. All right, strictly it's for women. Now, I want to clarify Casa Elm, my boutique guest house, is a separate business, and I accept everyone, and that's short, long term, whatever. Hacienda Elm is for women only. It is a co-living community, and we will get into the details about how many suites we have and things like that. Also, you'll see a mini video. I'm really hoping that you'll hear the sound of, for the video. And I will say that the video was made about a year ago. We have since updated, things have grown in. Our vegetation is so beautiful right now. It's so full and lush, especially at this time of the year. I'm now filming, it's June 2026, and it's just an amazing time to be at Hacienda. All the time is an amazing time, but it's really beautiful because we are in rainy season, and during rainy season, everything turns green. That's the reason why I wanted to wear green today. So, if you've been dreaming about a different way of living, one that offers community, creativity, authenticity, and a softer pace of life, this may be exactly what you've been looking for, women, ladies, mujeres, chicas. Hacienda Elm is a woman-only co-living community, and it's just 15 minutes from the heart of San Miguel de Allende. That means the center of town. We are approximately 10 minutes from the city limit where things just start happening. So we're not far. These are limits by vehicle, by car. Hacienda is designed for women who are exploring a new life in Mexico, downsizing, reinventing themselves, which is what I've done in these past 8 years, or simply seeking connection. Hacienda Elm offers the opportunity to experience what living in Mexico could truly feel like. Our community is especially ideal for creatives, writers, artists, entrepreneurs, remote workers, and women who no longer want to live alone. Whether you're considering a permanent move or simply you want to test the waters, our 30, 60, and preferably 90 days or longer stays allow you to immerse yourself in the lifestyle before making bigger decisions about residency. Okay. What makes Hacienda Elm special isn't just the home, it's the vibe. Okay. I have been able to create vibe and community cohesion here at Casa Elm since 2022. And Hacienda Elm is just an extension of that. It is geared to having a softer landing experience in San Miguel as well, a home away from home, a place to really try to see how it would look for you to live in this beautiful city. Hacienda is located in an authentic Mexican neighborhood. You'll wake up to sounds of wild birds singing throughout the day, starting at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you don't like birds, probably not going to be for you. Okay. During morning walks, which is what I do regularly, you'll enjoy mountain views, horses grazing nearby, chickens wandering through the neighborhood, rabbits occasionally. dogs occasionally, and peaceful country atmosphere that many people dream about but rarely find and experience. Now, if you've lived or grown up in a country setting, this is what Hacienda gives you. Um, we're not far from the city, so you still have access. You have access to Uber, you have access to groceries and food being delivered. But it is a more peaceful, laid back existence. I absolutely love being out there as much as I love being at Casa where I live. Casa Elm is where I live. We're located in a completely different neighborhood. However, Hacienda really gives me that staycation vibe. It gives me the opportunity to be a little further out and just kind of disconnect and chill. Like I walk in the morning, it's so beautiful. Okay. Do you enjoy gardening? Do you love writing? Do you love painting, photography, or other creative pursuits? Are you seeking a quieter, more meaningful lifestyle surrounded by supportive women, including myself? I support Hacienda. I am the backbone behind what makes it happen, what gives it the vibe, but I am here for you. At Hacienda, we gather for meals, conversations, cultural experiences, and excursions. We share ideas, friendships, and the journey of creating a fulfilling life in Mexico together. This is more than a place to stay, it's a place to belong. If you're ready to explore a new chapter, connect with like-minded women, and experience authentic life in San Miguel de Allende, we invite you to join us at Hacienda Elm. Okay? We can't wait to welcome you, and I will get into this presentation so you can see some things in regard to our intentions and all of what we are trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and you are welcome to ask questions by sending me an email. You can go to info at Hacienda Elm. That's haciendaelm.com. You're going to see it repeatedly throughout my presentation. And there's a contact form way at the bottom if you want to go there after looking through the website, or you can just simply send us an email. Also, on the website at the top menu, there is all the things you need to know. And I'll walk you through that first, and then we will go to the video presentation. Okay. So here we are, and I'm going to share my screen with you. Just give me a hot second. Let's see. Share, share. I'm going to minimize that. Okay, this is our website. And on our website, you can find a host of information. You're going to have the ability to join our subscriber base. There will be some information, a free guide for things that you might want to ask yourself if you're considering relocating or just moving here, living here. I want to also emphasize that Hacienda is a space where you can stay up to 180 days in Mexico because they do give tourist visas for that long. And you don't have to have a contract with us. You don't have to have a residency either with the country. Now, I will say if you do intend to stay long term, indefinitely past 180 days, you definitely want to start looking into getting a residency and what that means for you. However, this is a great way for you to see if Mexico is even right for you before going through all of those steps, okay? Now, 180 days does come with potential stipulation. You have to make sure when you enter the country, when you're traveling and you decide to enter the country, that they give that to you, okay? So I suggest what you should do is make sure that you have a return ticket that reflects that. And I would say do not get exactly 180 days on your ticket. I would say get more like 170, just to be sure that you're within the limits of your tourist visa if you are not a resident of Mexico. Now, if you are applying for your residency and you're coming to Mexico and you want to stay at Hacienda, and when you land in Mexico, you plan on finishing the process by getting your card, whether it's temporary or permanente, then of course, stay with us indefinitely, okay? Or however long. It is a minimum of 30 days, okay? So we are a minimum of 30 days, but you can come on a tourist visa, but you just need to make sure that at the airport, you ask for the length of time that you need, and it's a good idea to make sure you get that request before they put it in your passport or their system. Okay, so you need to make sure you have your passport out, and you want to make sure you also have your reservation or your return ticket, and you say, hey, this is when I'm flying back, because they don't give it automatically. However, if you have proof that you're leaving, you can say, I am going to move around Mexico a little bit. I want to see what it has to offer me. I'm exploring residency, but this is my return date. I just want to make sure that I'm covered. Okay, most of them will be flexible with that. And we're happy to host you. Okay, so on the website at the top, because I sometimes run into people asking questions, and all of our information is here. All right, this is our homepage. We have rooms. You can view the rooms. Book Now allows you to go in and literally choose what month and what suite you want. And you put a deposit of $500 down. And after you put your deposit, we will contact you and we will ask you, depending on how far out your reservation is for. So if you decide I want to come in August or September, it gives you a little bit of time to make installment payments if you would like. They can be monthly, they can even be weekly, and we will send you an invoice and we will set it up for you accordingly. So it's a lot of customization going on here to make it work for you. And if you decide I want to pay in full, we'll send you the balance and you can take it from there. Okay. We accept all forms of payment pretty much. Here you'll see more about the story of Hacienda. You'll see the amenities, frequently asked questions, and also info sessions, which I am doing every other week. This kind of eliminates that. So I may or may not continue doing info sessions, because this is going to cover pretty much what I cover in the info sessions. The only difference is in the info sessions, I'm available for Q&A. Now, if I get enough people asking, I will gather all of you together and we will then move into having a group session where you can ask additional questions, but you're also welcome to reach out. So this is what I wanted to share with you. And now we will go into the presentation portion of Hacienda. Okay. There's a little construction next door, so I hope you can hear me. All right. Hacienda ELM, San Miguel de Allende. That's where we are. We are in the heart of Mexico. Listen, no, we don't have beaches. No, we're not close to Cancun. And the closest beach is on the West Coast. Okay, so Pacific side, the Pacific Ocean. Cancun is by car 22 plus hours and more away. Flying quite a few hours. You have to go to Mexico City or Querétaro or León Airport. But we are in the center of Mexico. We are literally considered the heart of Mexico. We have this very symbolic heart here that you would see around town with wings on it. And we are considered the heart of Mexico here in the state of Guanajuato. Okay. Mexico has 32 states. millions and millions of people live in this country. I believe it's 132 million people that live in this whole country. And if you plan on moving to Mexico, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you start educating yourself about the country. Start thinking about what kind of, terrain, what kind of living, what kind of lifestyle do you think you want? Do you want to move away from where you are to experience the same types of things? What does your current situation look like? Or do you just want something completely different? Do you want it to be a place where there are a lot of conveniences, which is what San Miguel offers, and that's the reason why it's a huge attraction. San Miguel is such a beautiful city that is super compact and very artistic, very creative. It really honestly gives people the opportunity to come and honestly reinvent themselves. I am a prime example of that. I love my life here. I love living in Mexico. I have traveled in and out of Mexico since 2005, and I've lived here since 2018. And it's just been really an amazing experience. Now, do I have times when I want to move to another place? Absolutely. Not move, I'm sorry. Do I have times where I want to visit other places? Absolutely. I absolutely love going to the beach. I love to visit Jamaica. I like to visit other countries. Since I've lived here, I've been to Iceland. I just recently went to Japan and all the things. But I have to honestly say, I really love coming back to San Miguel. I love where I live, and I don't see myself living anywhere else full time. This will be my base indefinitely. So, what about San Miguel is so special culturally, the people? The experiences, the community, and all the things that really tie into what Hacienda is all about. Okay, so I'm going to say welcome here to our co-living community for women. Okay, you can find us, as I said, on that website right there at the bottom. Okay, why co-living community matters and what are our objectives? These are all of those things. It's really here to cultivate meaningful community among women, create a supportive environment where connection, conversation, and experience replace isolation and transactional living, right? We want to move away as we get older from things that we constantly only pay for to get something back. We want to really make those connections, if possible, with people as we start aging that will be there for us, will look out for us, especially for those really interested in living abroad, moving abroad, bopping around abroad. I think bopping around is amazing, but we also have to think about what is the long-term goal for me as I age as a woman, right? What is it? Like, let's think about that. And let's think about what kind of place would we want to live in? What does it require? I really honestly pride myself in being probably one of the original people to say that I offer a soft landing experience in San Miguel de Allende. Okay. I'm not going to claim that phrase, but I'm going to tell you I've been using it for years, and Hacienda is no different. It is a soft landing. And what does that mean to me? What it means to me is when you leave your home, wherever it is that you live, and or move to San Miguel or decide to visit us here in San Miguel and you stay with me at Casa or you stay with me at Hacienda, I pour everything into making sure that it feels like a home away from home experience, if not better. I want people to feel connected. I want it to be memorable. I want them to feel vibes maybe that they haven't felt for a while or things that they've wanted and they haven't experienced yet in, their past years or being an adult, they're just working, hustling, doing all the things, and now they need to have that connection. That's what I mean by having a soft landing, not just, you know, getting here and everything's done for you or whatever. It means you feel like you've already been here. And that's what that means to me. Hacienda is also open for anyone who's seeking to just be on sabbatical. I've had several people who just taking a break, taking a break for a month, 6 months, 1 year. We are here for it. We are here to support that. We love to encourage cultural experiences and exploring not just things that are put together by the foreign community, which we have lots and lots and lots of those happening almost every week, but there are even a multitude of other things that happen in the local community, festivals all year, celebrations, and they're just beautiful. They're festive. The costumes are amazing, the meaning behind them. They have a festival that's called Blessing of the Horses. Just imagine the entire city full of people and men and women on horses coming down the main road, going to the church to have their horse blessed by a priest or whatever. It's so amazing. I'm talking about thousands of people and probably hundreds and hundreds of people on horses, things like that. This past weekend, they had Day of the Locals, costumes galore and music and people in their groups dressed how they were and whatever their stories were. Just ongoing experiences that really, in my opinion, make San Miguel so special. We also have a lot of things that are put on by foreigners as well. And it just brings us together. For example, we've done Black History Month events in February, and so many different, diverse people came out to support. The singing was to die for. I had tears in my eyes to just see how much the city continues to evolve. And it's just a beautiful thing. So you can experience all of that here. Okay. How do we simplify in our new chapter, right? That's something I think that really puts us to the test. How can I start minimizing, downsizing what I'm doing and, just kind of making sure that I don't feel like, how do I fit in or how do I bring all my stuff with me? Don't let your stuff be the reason why you don't experience something new or you don't go after something you've maybe wanted to do for lots and lots of years of your life. Think about what could you do over? And if it's travel, explore more, adventure more, live abroad for even a time, don't let your things in your house be the determining factor of whether you go or you don't. They are problems or they are, uh, hurdles sometimes that we have to figure out, okay, how do I do this? And it can feel overwhelming. Do not stick your head in the sand. Do not run away and not handle your business. But you can take a break for a little while. You can maybe rent your space or you can, have a family member take care of it for you for a little while you go and find yourself at Hacienda. Okay. Now, our suites. We are a boutique community, all right? That's even better because we're not sprawling. You're going to know, you know, your neighbor, your sister over there in room number one, two, whatever. We have 6 rooms, okay? We have 2 king suites and 4 queen suites, and they're all gorgeous. They're all decorated pretty much the same. The kings are clearly a little bit bigger. Got a king bed, got a little more space. This one that's shown in the photo is our deluxe queen king space, and it comes with everything that you're looking at, hangers in the closets, all the things. Excuse me. Everything that's listed, I don't need to read it for you. We do not have televisions in the rooms, okay? I just don't subscribe to televisions blasting in bedrooms. It is meant to be kind of like a peaceful, relaxing environment. where there's just a lot of great, I'm not gonna say good, a lot of great, amazing, fantastic, over the top energy in the house, right? Can't have that if you got 6 rooms with televisions, everybody's playing, and maybe I'm in number 6 and someone is in 5 and they're at the top. I do not subscribe to noise, okay? The noise I want to hear that I can control, I can't control, but those are the things I can control. But the noise that I want to hear are going to be the birds outside, okay? Sometimes you're going to hear firecrackers. I'm going to be real with you. You will hear fireworks because there are celebrations. It's not all the time. Sometimes you're going to hear music. Sometimes you're going to hear a donkey. Sometimes you're going to hear a cow. Sometimes you're going to hear a horse. Sometimes you'll hear dogs barking. It's a range and a mix, okay? As I said, one, it's Mexico. This is not just because it's a little bit out in a rural country kind of vibe. It is Mexico because that's the way Mexico happens to be in many, many, many places. Okay. So what's included here is everything that's listed: housekeeping, Wi-Fi, communal areas. We are doing breakfast Monday through Friday at a set time. If you're not an early riser, we put it to the side. If you are, we gather at the table like I did today with my guests and we chit chat. Last night we had an amazing time. I made dinner. And as I said, I don't live out there, but I am out there often. I was there yesterday to celebrate one of our residents' birthday, and it was really beautiful, you know. Stephanie Perry was with us from Exodus Summit a few weeks ago, and it was lovely. She stayed with us for the whole week, and we did all of these things. Okay, let's see. Next. Why is co-living and community, why does it matter? I already said that. Went backwards. Okay. What are our amenities? Here it is, swimming. We have a pool. We have a theater on site. It's small, but we seat 7 people. It's really beautiful. You'll see it in the video. Breakfast, housekeeping, all the things. There's a walking trail, but I love walking outside of Hacienda. Hacienda is fully enclosed. There's a wall all the way around, all the way around, a high wall. So you can't even see it when you roll down the street. You can't see it until we open those big giant metal doors. And then you are entering into Hacienda Kingdom. We close the doors and you're fully enclosed. And then the way Hacienda is built is just what it says, Hacienda, with a courtyard in the middle, and then all of our suites and everything that's a part of the space surrounded. Okay, so it's a full square. There are lots of plants on the property, lots of fruit trees, and it's just growing. Um, there are lots of places for people to garden. If you're a gardener, green thumb, we would love to have you there. Trust me. There's lots of room. I have one whole area that I'm trying to decide if I want to do a lavender garden, or because lavenders do really well and so do rosemaries, or do I want to do like a food forest? Listen, if I could figure out how to do a food forest, like, yeah, and then have some little seating and some beautiful trees. But on the other side, we have pretty much like an up and coming orchard with lime trees and tangerine trees. And I even got an apple, which I used yesterday in my sangria. Yes, I made good use of my little tiny, it was about this big apple, and it was good. You know, there are 3 more on the tree. I don't know what the heck is eating on those little leaves, but we have papaya. What else? We have pomegranate. There's a lot of things that are out there in addition to fresh herbs, which I go out and I'll just break a piece of rosemary off and cook with it. Lavender, we make lemonade, lavender, water and juices and things like that. So there's a lot on the property with a lot of potential. We would love to have a green thumb there. Okay. I will say with the video, it is a video that was created a year ago, so it was created in 2025. And the pool in the video is not full because we were still putting in the system and all the things, but it just gives you a quick overview of the property. And there are more pictures. that are on the website. In addition to that, on our Hacienda YouTube channel, which is where you are, you'll be viewing this there. There are more updated videos that you can capture and see what else has, changed and improved over the past year plus. Okay, take this up, hear this video, and here it is. Okay, so for some reason, my video gets a little bit crazy at the end all the time. But there it is. Um, and if you want to see more, like I said, go to the channel and you can see more there. Now, I'm on the pricing page, which we are running a special. It's a savings of about $325 a month. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. For a few months, we're gonna, put this offer out there, and it allows you to come and get all of the things that are included here. As I said, you can read it for yourself. There's housekeeping and all the things. We have fresh fruit on a regular basis. We provide coffee, tea. We have a laundry service once a week that will do your laundry for you. And just creating an environment for you to go out and explore and kind of help you get set up. Basically, you need to come with a little bit of adventure for yourself, and you need to have the apps like WhatsApp, Uber app potentially, so you can kind of get around. We have drivers. If you want to use a private driver, you can do that as well. We will help you get from the airport, also get from the airport and also get to Hacienda and then back on your return. Um, the thing is, we would like people to have an open mind to the experience overall and understand like this is living in Mexico. It's a little different from the US, in my opinion. It's better in many ways. And it does also come with the experience of learning how to embrace something different, the language, the culture, food, people, all the things. But it's a positive experience if you are really open to it. So here are some of the prices. It's starting at for our suites. And we're running this through October because we really are trying to generate um, more individuals to come and be a part of the community. And we are looking for our future individuals who want to stay with us, whether it's a full season, months at a time. This is what we're looking for, right? We already have a few people that are making these same plans, and we're just looking for the rest of our folks to come and really experience this, but we don't obligate you to more than 30 days. So if you are um, in line with this type of experience, I think it's a great way for you to explore San Miguel. Okay. Thank you for joining us for this presentation. Again, I'm Michelle Wedderburn. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you share and also tap in to our Facebook page. Make sure you tap in to our Instagram page and make sure you subscribe to the weekly, maybe bi-weekly, but weekly newsletters that we will be putting out. There will always be information there, and I intend to show up on the channel and just drop info about life in Mexico, life at Hacienda, what we're doing, testimonials from our guests and things like that. Please be sure to support us if this is of interest to you. Share, share, share. Okay. Again, Hacienda is a co-living space for women. Um, and we just look forward to hosting you in the near future. Okay. Take care. Thank you for being here.